whatever M.I has planned for Zoe, I'm sure they'll look after her.
I hope so. I'm gonna miss her, that's all. Zoe!
1 minute 38 seconds. Not bad for MI9.
We thought we'd never see you again.
Okay, enough of the mushy stuff. Now, who votes Zoe pulls the broom?
Well, what do you think of my little surprise?
Finally, I've got someone to talk spy clothes with.
Zoe's talents, I'm sure she'll make a great addition to the team.
So what about those men that attacked us?
If they didn't work for Skull, who are they?
Here. Grandmaster's laptop. Found a message you got earlier. It's well freaky.
Greetings, Grandmaster. Remember your old friend? I'm now truly the mastermind. You have something that belongs to me. But fear not, the days of Skull are over. For now, Corpse is rising. Corpse is rising. Corpse is rising.
The last time I saw one of these corpse insignias, I was working down here, in our old MI9 war room. We used to call this place the bunker. At the height of the Secret World War with Corpse, we had 150 agents working here, with over 200 similar bases in other countries. Even then, it was a close-run thing.
Titanium?
Correct. This place is a fortress, right underneath MI9 HQ.
Whoa, dinosaur alert. How old is this stuff? Did a caveman sit here?
That was my desk. Ah, the circle mystery. A ton of old corpse junk I collected, all marked the same way. Never did find out why. Probably just how they mark their trash.
This girl you're with looks a lot like Stella.
Frank, was Stella your girlfriend?
Focus, please.
We get it. Corpse is a big deal, but come on, they're really just the old version of Skull.
Look what we did to Skull.
Bosh! We're not getting it at all. Look, this is Skull. And this is Corpse.
Whoa.
The voice we heard on the message on the laptop said they were back.
And I'm telling you it's not possible. I saw them destroyed. They're never coming back.
Odysseus, awake! Corpse is rising.
The Grand Master was the only enemy leader to escape in the final days of the war with Corpse.
How did these two fit in?
The bosses. That's the mastermind and his deputy, the Crime Minister.
The mastermind? Like the voice we heard on the recording?
It did sound like him, but no, can't have been. These two are both dead.
Why are you so sure they're dead?
Just trust me. I was there. Whoever this new lot are, they cannot be Corpse.
Then who?
Or some copycat group. The question is, who would have enough knowledge and resources to create a convincing fake of a global organization like Corpse?
This area is off limits.
Can I hide the evidence?
Stella, I haven't said a word.
I don't care about ancient history. I've got a massive PR disaster on my hands right now. The last thing I need is you poking your nose into restricted areas.
What happened?
It was a tip-off that led MI9 agents to this house, where they arrested 126-year-old grandmother Phyllis Hum for running an illegal international prize-fighting club. Mrs. Hum was also accused of being the current heavyweight champion. Following a grueling investigation, Britain's oldest woman was released with an apology. An embarrassing day for MI9. This is Jenny Lane reporting. Please stop that.
No wonder she's in a bad mood.
Yeah, and I thought it's because Frank dumped her.
I want all of you out of here at once. And he didn't dump me, I dumped him.
So she was Frank's girlfriend. I know Frank wants to look into copycats, but it's got to be worth considering that it might be the real corpse. Even he admits it sounds like the mastermind on the tape.
It's easy enough to fake a recording. I made a recording of you saying I love you, left it on Rolly's phone. Took me 2 minutes.
So that's why he keeps looking at me funny. Tom, I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to getting you back.
I expect nothing less.
We should trust Frank's judgment on the copycats. He's been doing this a lot longer than we have.
Uh-oh. She's not interested.
I am. It's great. I've never done any of this stuff before.
You don't know how lucky you are. Gardening club, chess club, ping pong team, potato awareness group, advanced abseiling, brass band, jazz band, choir. That ought to be banned. You're about to sign up to 23 clubs. You'd have to be a maniac to join that many.
I'm in all those clubs.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Hey guys, look! I can fit a whole donut in my mouth.
Nice, Rolly.
Right,
Okay, Rolly, I didn't send you that message.
no. Well, of course we do.
Rolly, you said you joined chess club.
Uh-oh.
Run, Rolly, run, run.
Detention every day this week.
You're accusing me with no proof. This is exactly what M.I did to that granny. How'd you even know it was me?
A floppy-haired idiot with a guitar.
That could be anyone.
Are you scared of Cat singing his dreadful song? My name is Byron. They say I sound like a siren. It doesn't even rhyme.
Yeah, well, how was I supposed to know there's no music allowed in the playground?
Because there's signs saying no music everywhere.
No, there's not. They've all gone.
What? Somebody's removed my signs. When I find out who that is...
Wonderful singing in the playground, Byron. Keep up the good work.
Shut up.
Ah, Zoe. Welcome to St. Heart's. I hope you have a creative and educationally rewarding time here.
Me too, Mr. Flatley. I'm really looking forward to it. School's so exciting. Can I sit at the front?
She's funny.
Weird, you mean?
Yes, I don't see why not. Great, wonderful, how refreshing. What a wonderful example to us all. An eager young mind embracing the pursuit of knowledge. A sponge waiting to soak up all information that this school has... Oh. She's gone.
M.I have identified an anomaly at one of our secret storage facilities, Vault 12.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, that'll be the word secret.
What's in Vault 12?
Sorry, Dan, top secret.
It's where MI keep captured super weapons and other devices.
But obviously not that top secret.
No, it was good. Took me over 7 seconds to crack that security.
Anyway, due to the emergence of these new corpse wannabes, MI have upgraded the alert level to amber. We're checking out everything, no matter how small. I'm sure it's nothing.
Thank you, Odysseus. The systems are breached. Assault team, you have a green light.
Okay, team. Scan every room for anomalies.
This one's clear.
What's a global vaporizer? Sounds like one of Tom's stupid games.
I've read about it. It was a corpse experiment to create a weapon that simultaneously destroyed every ocean and sea on the planet.
To be fair, that does sound a bit like one of my stupid games. It would be called Drymageddon. Oh, what?
Tom, are you playing a game when we're supposed to be working?
No. Well, not anymore.
Okay, team, the readings are fine. Head back to base.
Hang on. What was that last one?
The heat's up 0.2%.
It's only just outside the margin of error. Let's call it a day.
The room's 125 cubic meters and kept at a constant temperature of 22 degrees. To raise the temp 0.2%, you'd need a 500-watt 3-bar heater, or exactly...
3 human bodies. But we're not in the room.
Right, so someone else is.
They blocked access from inside.
Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Watch this, Zoe. This has to be an action check.
Ow! It's a grade 7 fused metro seal door. You can't kick it open.
Know that now.
I need calcium, carbon, and polyisobutylene.
Then you should have brought a chemistry set with you.
Eyeliner and chewing gum.
Exactly.
Okay, I can do that.
Together they create a corrosive compound that... Now you can kick it in.
I've only got one good foot left. Do you mind just giving up? Because my foot really hurts. Your choice. She knows we could have taken them, right?
Enemy incapacitated, device secure.
Great work, team.
Well done.
Not so much. One of the other rooms got hit too. They took the global vaporizer.
I was in on the interrogation. The operatives you caught wouldn't talk.
Well, we know who they work for. Very unfashionable corpse suits. Trust me, no one would wear one of those if they didn't have to.
Torso a part of corpse just like skull. It all leads back to corpse.
We've been through this. I don't know who we're fighting, but it is not corpse.
Frank, torso, skull, corpse. We've seen them, fought them. We've even captured 2 of them. We've got their badges, their uniforms, and we've heard the mastermind's voice. Why don't you even consider the possibility this is corpse?
Because I was there. I led the MI9 team in the final battle with corpse. One of the enemy's superweapons blew up. The explosion was so great, they had to identify the mastermind using DNA. Found the Prime Minister's body. I was the only person to get out of that building alive.
But Frank, isn't it possible that...
Hang on. The only one? What happened to the rest of the MI9 team?
I lost a lot of friends that day. If corpse weren't totally destroyed, then they died for nothing.
No, this is all wrong. The only way to enter that floor hatch in Vault 12 is with internal MI9 access.
There's evidence that the bad tip-off about Mrs. Hum came from inside MI9 too. I thought it was just a mistake.
Could a traitor inside MI9 be behind all this? Who'd know enough about corpse to pull it off? Except for Stella and me, of course. Still, it does make sense.
Imagine if the press got hold of this traitor thing, as well as the Mrs. Hum thing.
They already have.
A missing superweapon. An MI9 in crisis. We've just learned that this looks like an inside job. I'm just going to try and get a word with this MI9 official. Excuse me, how do you feel about calls for MI9 to be withdrawn from security at tomorrow's World Leaders Conference? It's business as usual. How can you carry on when you can't even trust your own operatives? No comment. This has been Jenny Lane, reporting.
That reporter really winds me up.
She's just doing her job.
I don't like it. We've got a traitor inside our organisation. How do we know that they won't be in Stella's security detail at the conference?
We don't. I'm sure Stella can handle it.
We should give her some covert backup, just to be on the safe side.
Disguises. Cool.
Remember, team, keep a low profile.
Yeah, good luck with that in those outfits.
Thanks, Tom.
Focus on the mission, everyone. We've got a lot of people to protect and a dangerous superweapon to find.
Actually, it's not that dangerous.
What do you mean?
I was reading up about the global vaporizer. MI9 techs found it needed an infinite amount of power to work, and that's impossible according to the laws of physics, so the device doesn't work.
Yeah, and there's something else that worries me. Frank said there aren't many MI9 agents who could be behind this.
So?
Well, one of them's running security today.
No way. Frank would say something if he thought it could be Stella.
They've got history. Maybe he's letting his emotions cloud his judgment. I say we keep an eye on Stella just in case.
Can you imagine them kissing? Weird.
Guys, you might want to bear in mind that Frank can hear everything you say. Had to cut out his earpiece for most of that.
I'm back. Sorry, some kind of malfunction with my earpiece.
There's that awful Jenny Lane. Look at her smiling at Stella. She's so fake.
If anything goes wrong, it'll be on the telly.
Nothing will go wrong. I counted 14 MI9 agents plus us.
14? We've got a problem.
Tom's right. Only 12 were assigned. We've got 2 unidentifieds in the room.
Let's keep this quiet. We don't want to start a panic.
How do you know who's who?
Hold on, this worked before. I'll send feedback down the MI9 audio system.
There. Zoe with me. Leach, stay here. There could be more of them. Stop!
for an interview?
Electrical feedback torque. 10,000 volts in 20 seconds' time. Save her life or chase me. It's your choice.
Sorry, he's right. We need at least 4 people touching the torque to safely soak up the electrical charges.
Please, help me. Thank you. I owe you my life.
9 years of training! 9! And you didn't count the agents.
She's making a lot of noise. I can't help feeling she should have noticed the extra bodies.
You really think she could be behind this?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Of course I have to report this on the news, but... well, maybe this'll help. That oaf dropped it.
He dropped it. I still don't like her.
Another day, another embarrassment for MI9. How long before the government shuts down this struggling security service?
Nearly done. Just got to reverse the sub-highway connectors and I'll be able to trace where the orders came from.
This could be interesting.
It doesn't worry any of you that this was all a bit easy.
Easy? You could have been killed.
Yeah, but MI9 disguises. Someone was bound to spot there were too many agents. It's amazing no one spotted it earlier. I'm sorry, but it is. And what kind of agent drops their communicator? I don't like it.
Sorry, I'm late, Horace. What's going on?
Tom's wired up the communicator Jenny Lane found. He's going to trace it back to the source.
You're wasting your time. They've covered their tracks by now.
Nope, got it. It's a security service signature. The orders definitely came from inside MI9.
We've got him. Or her.
Just need to run it through the database. There we go. Traitor is...
Frank. But...
I must have done it wrong.
Frank, the message came from your secure login. Who has access?
No one. It's iris, DNA and fingerprint locked. No one could have hacked it.
Give me something. This is looking really bad.
Stella, you can't think Frank's behind this. I mean, it's Frank.
Maybe if I speak to the 2 men we captured...
Like you spoke to the men we captured in Vault 12. They haven't communicated with us since. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm gonna have to place you under arrest. So we'll look into this. Tom, seal his MI9 login so he can't access the main.
You know what you can do with that order?
Tom, Stella's right. She has to follow protocol. Do it.
But...
now!
Agents, go back to St. Hearts. Consider yourselves stood down until we get to the bottom of this.
I don't believe this. Even Byron's having it.
No, no, no.
Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. What was it this time?
She was actress for a school play by MI9. It's a comedy.
I can't take much more of this.
You know, we'd be bad agents if we didn't at least look at the possibility.
What? That Frank's a traitor? I don't believe it.
I don't like it either, but he did suggest that we leave Vault 12 without investigating that heat reading.
He didn't want us to back Stella up at the conference either. Or trace a communicator signal.
Are we really sure about him? We haven't known him long.
I agree his behaviour's been a bit strange, but I won't believe he's a traitor until I see proof.
They just found some information on Frank's secure login that led them to the stolen global vaporizer.
It could be mind control.
Sooner or later, we've got to ask ourselves the question.
Why do we think he's innocent?
I know how it looks, but one of the reasons they made me an agent was because I can see what people are really like. And I'm telling you, Frank didn't do this.
I guess just because I don't know how this account could be hacked doesn't mean it can't be done.
He gave me new life. I'm with Frank no matter what.
I said we'd be poor agents if we didn't consider the possibility that Frank was guilty. Well, we've considered it. Let's go and prove he's innocent.
Sorry. I hope you're having a good week. I know we haven't seen much of... It's off again. So busy. Wonderful.
It means a great deal that you all still have faith in me.
New hobby?
It was left by the previous occupant of my cell. Mrs. Hum?
Frank, if you're going to clear your name, we need something to go on.
Who could do something like this?
The spread of mistrust, hidden motives, misinformation, manipulation. There's only one group capable of this. I was so desperate for it not to be true, I convinced myself it wasn't possible. But it's time to face facts. Corps are back.
So it is Corps. What's their aim?
I wish I knew. Getting inside the mind of Corps is difficult. And dangerous.
Well, if you can't do it, who can? No one knows them as well as you.
Actually, that's not true. There's someone in the cell right next door who knows them better than anyone.
An ex-Corps captain.
We need to talk to the Grandmaster.
Visitors.
We need information about Corps.
We. One of them now, are you?
They're my friends.
Friends. Fascinating.
This is a waste of time. He's not going to help.
I might if you would help me.
What do you want?
The General isn't built for prison life. He's off his carriage. You can have all the info you want if you promise to get him out.
Deal. Tom, it's a rabbit.
All right, fine. Deal.
Ask your questions.
I've got 3. Why arrange for a fake tip-off so an old lady gets arrested? Why steal a device that doesn't work? And why make a half-hearted attempt to kidnap a world leader? None of it makes sense.
On the contrary, it all makes perfect sense. Revenge.
Revenge.
Corps think I sold them out to M.I, so I could run Skull. A very hurtful accusation, especially, and it's true.
Has anyone got a violin? I'm well enough.
Corps wants revenge on those who destroyed them all those years ago.
Frank, it's all about Frank.
It didn't matter that the weapon didn't work because they didn't want to use it. They just wanted to plant it on Frank.
And they made the fiasco with the old lady lead back to him too. But why the botch kidnap?
To plant the communicator. That's what led us to Frank. They've been setting him up all along.
Yeah, okay, but how? Face it, only Frank can access his own secure login. Someone's using it right now. That's not possible. I sealed it myself.
Couldn't he have created a second workstation?
It'd still have DNA, iris, and fingerprint locks.
Unless it was a really old one that hadn't been deactivated.
They're in the bunker. The old terminals would only have been password protected. That's how they hacked in and made it look like Frank was a traitor.
Whoever it is, they've just accessed the bunker's self-destruct. If it goes off, it'll take the whole MI9 building with it. Stella, it's Tom. Frank's innocent. We know how they did it.
Remember, we have a deal.
I need Frank's old level 9 password to shut it down. There isn't enough time to hack it.
What is it, Zoe?
Whoever used Frank's old computer to set off the self-destruct didn't have time to get out.
So where are they?
Something's not right. Well, that corpse truck was over there last time. It's moved.
It's just junk.
Trust her. Agent Odysseus, you are detected. Assemble and destroy them.
Tom, keep trying to disarm the countdown. We'll hold the robot.
We've got it!
Shut down the robot frequency!
got 3 seconds before that robot comes back online.
Genius, Dan. The camera turned the wall into a giant magnet.
What's going on? I'll explain later. Frank's got 10 seconds to enter his old password and stop the countdown.
What are you waiting for?
Lovely Stella. Seriously.
It was 10 years ago. Of course. The circle mystery. Not a circle, but an O. On first letter of Odysseus. There's no doubt now. Only one group could be so horribly ingenious.
It's been a long time, Frank.
Prime Minister. I saw you die.
What did you really see, Frank?
The explosion.
All part of my escape plan. And I wasn't the only one to escape. You'll be meeting lots of old friends in the days and weeks and years of pain to come. Corpses rising.
We'll get them, Frank.
And when we do, they're never coming back again.
I can't believe I bought that thing inside MI9 like a Trojan horse. You wouldn't make a mistake like that, would you?
You know, talking to a rabbit's the first sign of being a Grandmaster.
It's embarrassing, really. I thought I knew all there was to know about Corpse, but they knew me better. They knew I'd be intrigued by those Omicron symbols. They knew I'd take that stuff back to MI9.
What's up?
It's probably nothing.
If we've learned anything from this, is that we should trust our instincts. Yours are the best we've got.
Do you have any facial alteration software?
What do you think? Who are we looking at?
Pull up the Prime Minister. Now add blonde hair and big glasses. I knew it. Didn't trust her from the start.
Jenny Lane. She was orchestrating the whole thing from right in front of us.
Don't bother, Zoe. She'll be long gone.
Prime Minister calling the mastermind.
Report.
Operation Payback 62% successful, my master. MI9 are publicly embarrassed, and the government's faith in them is damaged. But Frank London remains at large.
No matter. We have other plans for dealing with our old friend.
What are your orders?
Corpse is revealed. While we continue to pursue our true secret objective, there is no sense in hiding the rest of the organization. Unleash them.
At last. It's war. Activate!
Thorax active.
Digit active.
Metacarpal active.
Neocortex active.
Kidney
Tibia
active.
Esophagus femur active.
Patella active.
Active.